let's do, yeah. Um, uh, okay, click that area. Every one. There we go. What's been, who's voted so far for this week? Actually, I want to check. 4 people. Any glitch and Stefan. Alright, okay. Okay, just oh, that's right. There we go. Turn that down. Right, there we go. Breaking news. Khamenei's son becomes new supreme leader. Well, good luck to your son. You had a nice life. You're now going to be probably fucking killed in an Israeli airstrike. But sure, look. At least he lived a good life. Right. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing for the hour. I cannot lie. Cause the fuck do I want to do? I don't even know, to be honest. This week's been very sort of yeah. Because I had, what was it on Thursday? I had, oh no, yeah, Thursday it was media day, then Saturday was the regional. Um, so I was kind of busy with those 2 days. Went really well. Um, I'm so basically how it works is that for football, don't know how they do for other sports, but for football there is divisions, 1 to 5, graded on your skill level. The fuck? I'm convinced that cow was never there before. I swear he just popped up out of nowhere. But yeah, there's like, what the fuck is going on outside? There is all sorts of shit happening. Oh god, puppy. We best keep those doors closed. I don't want a creeper exploding. Saying anything good? No. So it's graded from grade 5 to grade 1. Division 5 to Division 1. Division 5 being the lowest, Division 1 being the highest. And there's 1 Division 5 team, 1 Division 4 team, 1 Division 3 team, etc. etc. In total, there was 60 players, 5 teams of 12. Is that mathematically right? Does that? I think it does. Well, it must do. Hold on. 60 times. No, it'd be 60. No, no. There's 5 teams. There's 60 players in total. There's 5 teams. Each team has, so yeah, 5 times 12. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Adds up. 5 times 12 is 60. So they said there's about 60 for the Eastern region, and then I assume it's similar numbers to the other provinces, I'd imagine. So I'd say it's probably 60 per each province. So 60 times 4, that's what, 180, 240, isn't it? If I'm not mistaken. 60 times 4, 240, yeah, so, and then, actually, if you think about it, 12, so then it's 12 per each team, and that means there's only 4 Division 1s, I think. Unless there's like multiple teams. I really don't know, if I'm being honest with you. I'm a little bit kind of confused by that, because like if there's one Division 1 team from the other provinces, sorry, the 5 provinces, well, that means, yeah, so that means then there's going to be what, like 5 matches? Unless they're going to see, this is the thing, right? This is the thing. I feel like what they'll do is they will, because they, for football, the first day of matches is where you find your rank. You basically, like, your grading system, even though they'll have graded and divided the teams up in regional training. When we actually start the games, that's when they'll do like their own dividing divisions. So I assume on the first day we'll be playing teams of all grades, and then after that we'll find out. Because, yeah, we're there. Well, Thursday is the opening ceremony. Friday, yeah. So I assume Friday is if Friday is like the days where you do your test, like your kind of grading group matches. Then Saturday, I assume. Then Saturday and Sunday could be your matches, or yeah, is it? Hold on, I got because like that's how it usually works in competitions like that. You do, like, you play teams of all levels, and then, yeah. So um, I think you do. That's how it's been done. Like, that's the thing. When I go to club competitions, that's how it works. Usually, everyone's graded, like, everybody's graded on why is there no door here? I'm gonna get a door for this. It's graded via, you play like a Division 5, then Division 4, maybe a Division 3 team, and then, or like, you play whatever, and then you're grouped up, because, yeah, I I think that's how that's gonna work out, because if I'm not mistaken, I think, from what I've heard before, basically Division 1 in Munster and Division 1 in, like, Ulster, let's say, which are 2 provinces in Ireland, they are completely different. Um, like, they're completely, like, Division 1 for them might be a higher caliber than Division 1 for that. Like, if that makes sense, doesn't mean they're, like, equal. They're close, but they're not exactly the same. There could be a slight difference, maybe. So maybe that's why they'll do the games on the Saturday or Friday as like a group to round where everyone plays. Because I know that that's what we were told. We were told that, you know your ceremony day, then you've got like your group matches where you're put into like a group similar to your level. Saturday are like your proper games where they mean something, and then Sunday is when everyone goes home. Um, so, yeah, So actually, a lot of it is made up of football, isn't it? Then it's like it's actually five. I thought it was four. It's five because there's five regions for it. So that's 60 times five then. So there's over 300 athletes in football, and then obviously 60 per each region is what they've agreed upon. Um, which is doable. Like you're technically like filing it down to 60 people per region, which is which is doable. Hmm. And then that means there has to be at least because there's one. I assume now I could be wrong, but I assume there's one Division One team per region. So that means there's five Division One teams. 12 is on each team, so 12 out. So it'd be 12 times five then. So yeah, 60 Division One players. It's kind of mad when you think about the numbers when you like actually put it into your perspective. Like only 300 are going to the games. 60 are in Division 1. And then you look at like the comparison of how many people didn't get selected for the games and it's like thousands. It's actually it's crazy. Also I got put into Division 1 while everyone else on my team who got selected got put in Division 5, bar one person we think they may have got Division 4. Another guy he may have got Division 4 but I'm not too sure. But he was playing with a different team, so we assume that could be Division 4 unless they do 6 divisions. I don't actually know. Could be. I think it's 5 though, so probably 4 or maybe yeah. So probably 4. So yeah, it is what it is. You know. Um. It's yeah, pretty fucking mental. You know. I think I started off playing in. I'll be honest. I think we started playing off in Division. I started playing Division 5 when I first started because that was the division one of our teams was in. Then we got promoted, moved up to Division 4, then moved up to Division 3. Sorry, no, I got moved up to a different team, which are in Division. I think the team that I'm with now, they're Division 3. I think they could have been Division 2 at one stage. No, maybe Division 3. And now I'm playing Division 1, all in the space of a 4-year cycle, which is how they do it. They do everything within a 4-year cycle. Um, that's just the way they do tournaments and events, and every 4 years they have the summer games, so it's a 4-year cycle process. So fucking pretty it's been pretty like if you were to imagine it on a graph, like you go from level 5 to level 4 to level 3, now level 1. Just skip 2, you know. Just said nah, fuck 2. We're going straight for 1. Um fair enough, I guess. Then again I played 4. I played 4. So yeah. That well. You sometimes you just these things happen. You know, it's based on merit and well, it's based on your merit and your skill level and just probably like how you play football and communicate and that kind of thing. So it's there's a zombie in my house. Fucking oh, how did you not die? Okay, I'm gonna eat your flesh as a reward. Um. So yeah. So that's kind of how yesterday went. It was pretty. That's pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It's not, you know. And the thing is as well is you kind of Division One is where you want to be. That's the division that has the best players, you know, and obviously that gets you a higher chance of going to the World Games, um, which, you know, of course that's an added bonus, you know, because it's like if you were Division 5 or Division 4, it's kind of like, you're never gonna get there unless every other division was to be struck down with like the plague or something, and they had no one left. Then it, because that's how they do it. They go down via division. Like, okay, right, there's no one here from Division 2, so they work it through divisions. Obviously, it's how most, when you're, for example, when you're picking, like, if you imagine football coaches when they pick teams for like tournaments, they look at the grade one and go, okay, pick those guys. And then they go to the next best and so on forth. Um, so grade one obviously is like you're the highest grade. It's the highest chance. Doesn't mean you will get there, but you have a higher chance in grade one than you do in grade 3, 4, 5, and 2. So you know, and they assign your grade. So clearly, there's people out there that think that I can play in grade one. Just somehow, I don't know. Look, I think I just need to accept it, and not that I'm not happy with it, just kind of accept it and go, yeah, you know, there's a reason why you are there. Like, if you weren't good enough to be there, you wouldn't be there. So there's clearly a reason why you're there. It's not just because it's not because they want to just it's not because they feel like, we just have to give this lad a go at, Division One, just to be seen, to be giving people a chance. It's, well, no, we think this guy can actually do Division One, and yeah, so we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. So I think it's just, yeah. I don't think it's quite kind of set in, to be honest, because it's like, it's tough. Like, they're fucking. I'm telling you, they're fucking. They hit the ball like Trump's fucking rockets are hitting Iran. They fucking level them at you, and you're just thinking, oh, sweet mother of Jesus, if this is gonna happen every fucking match, Jesus Christ, like if one's coming at your face, you genuinely have to make a decision of, do I want to get myself knocked the fuck out, or do I just let the goal in? Ah, I suppose that's why you've got your hands. I suppose, as a goalkeeper, put your hands over your face. But yeah, yeah. Look, that, and there's like 9 of the guys that got picked for Division One all play on the same fucking team. Like, it was me and one other person that were from different teams. But the rest of the guys all played for the rest of them all played for the same team, and the regional manager is the regional manager is the same manager for that team. So like, they know each other. The coaches and players know each other very well because they're all, they play with each other week in, week out. So they know very well. They know everyone. Like, they know each other very well. Um, so I struggle with that because I didn't know a single person. That I knew not a soul. And the thing as well, like, if you ask me right now, could I name some of the lads from Saturday? I could say yes. But when it's in a match, it's like, I don't know, something. When you're not playing a match, you can go, oh, that's this guy, that's him, that's it. Like, you can name them off. But when it's actually a match, it's like, you've got to, think for a second. It's got to naturally come to you. You naturally have to go, all right, that's him. That's, I know that guy's called, I don't know, fucking Jack or something like that. I know that guy's Jamie or whatever the fuck. You know their names. It just come naturally to you. But I suppose that's something that will come with time. Like, you're not gonna learn the names first day, which, that's probably fair enough. Like, it takes maybe a few weeks or so. But like once you know their names, and it's after that it should hopefully get a little bit kind of more easier, and you should settle in a little bit more. Which yeah makes sense. Makes logical sense. Yeah, that you'd settle in once you know someone a bit more. Okay, hold on. There we go. So yeah, how many times I've streamed 4 times this week, haven't I? So this I have to stream today. Yeah, the 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, yeah. I was gonna say do I had to, but I had to. I actually cook off the rest of the spuds. You know, I'm gonna do a bit of farming. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Trying to go for just stacks if I can. No. 13, 14, and I'll take the 2. There's more spuds over there, which I'll grab real quick. And I'll just cook them off. But yeah. So yeah, I think it's just, getting used to it, I suppose. And like it was 2 hours of training, which is fair enough. But even I think it's just, well, like they're just really well coached as well. If they're really well coached and they're well drilled and they're proper training, like not that we don't do proper training sessions where I currently play, but it's you know you can tell that it's Division 1. You can tell that it's the best of the best as such. You can tell. Um, so yeah, it is what it is. But look, it's go with it. It's an experience, and I'm the only one that's been selected to do Division 1. I don't know anyone else who I play with who's ever played in Division 1. I actually don't. I don't know another player who's played Division 1. I don't know. So, it's yeah, it's kind of huge. Like I was the only. This week has been fucking kind of crazy because on Thursday I was at the media day and I think I was the only footballer that was there because it was from like everyone else was there like for basketball, badminton, golf, swimming, athletics. There wasn't one person doing football bar myself, and so that was kind of crazy in its own right to know you're the only footballer there. Um, and then like, and then you're also, well, you're one of the 5 selected for the region. Then on the Saturday, you're playing with a Division 1, or sorry, training with a Division 1 side, and you're going to be playing with a Division 1 side in the Summer Games, which is the highest division in football for the tournament. Division 1 is the highest you can go, so it's kind of just like, yeah, yeah, it's honestly kind of fucking surreal. Like it's been a crazy week. So yeah, just sort of, yeah. But look, why is there a lump of coal taken out of a fucking chat? Why is there a lump of coal just being get 2 lumps of coal? Why? Son, What? Who took 2 lumps of coal? Okay, this is the fucking chest full of coal. Just take that there. Anyways, but yeah, no, yeah, it is surreal. Um, it's look, it's just getting. I feel like it's gotten better and better, to be honest. Because I thought, like, going into it, I thought, okay, I know that I play currently with Division 3. When I was playing in the, what's it called? What's the word? When I was playing last year in the, oh, I forget. Oh, I forget. I forget the name of the thing. The, it's not the national games. What's it called? It was was it? Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, it was the qualifier. The qualifier for the regionals. Obviously, you got to qualify for your regionals through competition. So I remember when we played that, I played as the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper who we normally had, he wasn't there, so I had to play goalkeeper, and I wasn't. I think we got 2 draws and we lost the other game or something. Came second in our like mini group, like 3 teams or something like that, which I think actually qualified us because the actually no, we would have been fine either way because it's the top. Basically, it's groups of 4, but in our group there was only 3 teams, and basically the teams that finish. If you were in a group of 4, the team that finished first, second, and third, they all get potentially selected for the regionals. But in our group, we only had 3 teams, so we were kind of all guaranteed a shot at getting selected. It was just kind of obviously first, you've got a better chance. Second, we came second, so obviously had a good enough chance that we got selected. But when I went through, I thought, okay, I played in Division 4. It was for the regionals. Um, the current team I'm with now is Divisional 3. So most likely I was kind of expecting to be within Division 3, Division 4. But they're like, oh no, you're Division 1. You're over there. And I thought, oh. And yeah. So how the fuck do you explain that? You in your head you're thinking, okay, logically in my head I'm thinking, okay, probably going to be Division 3, maybe Division 4, because that's where I've played all season, so I can't see them saying, oh, by the way, you're going to play Division 1. But clearly they obviously grade it over the year or season, or I don't know if it's over the one season or it could be over the previous 3 years. I don't know how far back they go, because I know that the club have to do like reports on players. I remember one of our coaches telling us that she had to do like a report for each of the players, and this was like before the regionals. She was like, oh yeah, I have to do a report on you guys. That they asked for like to do a report on if you're a good player, whatever, blah blah. It's like a grading thing because the coaches have to grade you, and then the committee themselves come out, and then the organization come out, and then they grade you, and then you get picked off of that. So yeah, basically the reason why they do grading as well is to make sure that the coaches aren't being like, this guy is brilliant, grade 1, and then the actual coaches for the region come out and go, nah, this guy's useless, he's not. What I mean? That they come out and obviously have a look and go, okay, are they accurate? And clearly they probably looked at it and went, yeah, he's fairly accurate enough. Put him in Division 1. So I don't know, but then we were told they were going to change it around. That's what we were told, but then I got told by the coach that it'd be good if I came to their training sessions to get used to the lads and gel with them. So if they're asking me to gel with the players, you wouldn't say to someone, hey, come along with us to gel with the team if you're planning on changing it. That makes sense. That wouldn't really, unless they're trying to, unless, no, it wouldn't make sense to me, but like, hey, come along with us to gel with the players. Um, but by the way, we're going to move you instead. That's not how that works. They're not going to be like, oh yeah, come along to training, get used to the guys. But by the way, we're going to move you. They're going to keep you along. They just want to help with you settling in, which I thought was generous of them, to be fair, because they didn't actually have to say like that at all. They didn't have to offer, they could have just said, "Alright, grand, see you next month." Because I mean, they're not like they don't actually have to. Like, there's nothing that says they have to take these players and put them. They don't have to, but obviously they thought, look, let's just let's let's put let's get them to come along to more training sessions and see how it goes. So we're gonna wait on that and see what happens from there. They said it's every Wednesday. I don't know if it'll be this. I doubt it'll be this Wednesday because today's Sunday, so I doubt it'll be this Wednesday. I say it'll probably be the following week they look at. But we'll see. We'll see. I don't really know. We'll kind of wait and see what happens. With that, ideally, the sooner the better. Like, you don't want to be doing your first kind of your train session with them like 2 weeks out before the thing starts. Obviously, the earlier the better and all that kind of stuff. But it'll get sorted. It'll get passed on. It's just kind of a matter of kind of waiting for it to kind of for it to happen. So yeah, that's been my week. I'm gonna break this piece of gold because it's pissing me off. I'm gonna break it with my bare hands. Oh god. I forgot we don't actually have an enchantment table, but Subaru has. I did forget about that. Trying to think, is there anything else that I could be doing, but I really don't know. Yeah, no, not much, to be honest. Just sort of, not really much. Not a hell of a lot more I can be doing, to be honest with you. So yeah, I'll do the farm. I'll do that. Actually, I'm just gonna check if the doors are closed. Because it's getting dark and I'm gonna stay up and do the farm, so I don't want creepers or anything like that kind of walking into the house, not sneaking behind me and blowing up the gap. But yeah, no, it's been unreal. So yeah, just sort of go with it, I think less kind of worrying and more just sort of, I don't know what I'm worried about. I think I'm just more worried about how I got there. Because I just don't, just didn't think I was that good enough, to be honest. That's the truth, like, but, well. Don't eat the fucking carrot. Yeah, just take a bite out of it and plant it in the ground. That'll work. Just bite it in half and then plant it in the ground. So you get a mix of both. You can grow the crops, but also eat them. I can't lie, right? What would be the odds that we could potentially expand this out into a farm. Like, so hear me out. There's a thing out here that's supposed to be like a platform for something. It's supposed to be a platform. I don't really know what the fuck it's actually meant to be. I'll be honest. I think Frankie was building the house there, but he completely stopped, and then someone said we'll make a dockyard, and I'm like, I don't know. The problem is that the color of it completely doesn't go. It needs to probably be birch. Probably it would look a bit odd if it was a completely different color. I can't lie. But I don't think I have that many birch trees, to be honest with you. But I'm thinking maybe we could build an animal farm. We don't actually have an animal farm, do we? We don't. No, we don't. We actually don't. We just no, we don't. These are just materials I've gathered from going out and finding cows and pigs and killing them. So why not build a farm? You know, did it in the last world. We can do it now. We could use that as the farm there. I was thinking we could like expand it out. You know, we could expand this out to like we could expand it out a huge amount and then build farms. But the problem with that is I don't know. I think we probably should just maybe expand it out here, maybe. Um, Thing is, do I make it birch or oak? You probably make it birch up until the point, don't you? Like come out, make it birch, kind of like. I don't think I have any birch wood at all. I think I've got none. We could do oak. Could we? Yeah. We could realistically do oak, you know. We could Oh shit. That could work. Oh, glass on top of that though wouldn't look very nice. No. Staircase there. Alright. Ah, it's 3 wide. Shit. They have slabs. No. Why have only after a week I've decided to build something decent? Actually, how am I gonna get the animals to this fucking place? Oh no, we've managed to get them in. There's a will, there's definitely a will, there's a way, there's definitely a way of doing it. We just gotta be smart in the way we do it. There's a way. There's always a way. Where's the doors? I need one door. I need some stairs as well. Need more stairs than 3. Actually, no, 3's perfect. Yeah, 3's all I need. Glass. Glass. I don't have a bed. That's a rookie error. Okay. Wait, hold on. Isn't there a part of the house that doesn't have glass? I'll come out with that. What was I gonna grab? Or is it down here? Bed. Oh, I don't know now. Do I want to do like a staircase down? Like, do a staircase down and then go across it, or... Hmm. So maybe we could do. I don't think I think I'll do glass out there. I think here I'll just do a tunnel with torches, possibly. Hmm. Because if I put glass here, it's gonna look very fucking odd. Possibly put glass there, like put it in between there and there. Hello, Ax. So I'm gonna be probably heading off pretty soon, man. I'm not gonna stick around for too much longer. probably need to do something with that roof, but I don't know. Kind of, I don't want glass because glass doesn't really work with a fence. You wanna, I don't mind. I don't really play this game much unless I'm streaming it, to be honest. Yeah, like glass on a fence just doesn't really work. Um, bedrock. Oh, then it wouldn't work. Then. No worries. Um, I'm gonna be heading off now in like a minute. I'm not staying on for too much longer. Like I'm not staying on. I'm just gonna put these torches down, then I'll be done. Because I'm absolutely exhausted after. Hold on. Hold on. How do I diagonally do this? I wanna do this diagonal. Actually, let me just do, yeah, and then whatever one in between. Yeah.